Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Hola a todos, bienvenidos y buenos días desde el circuito de Barcelona, Cataluña, para la fecha 5 de nuestro Manske Porsche Cup. El día de hoy estamos en Cataluña, no sabemos si habrá lluvia, pero quédense y disfruten de la carrera. Den like, suscríbanse y disfruten.
Ja, herzlich willkommen zum 5. Rennen des Manske Racing Porsche Cup. Heute geht es nach Spanien, genau genommen auf die legendäre Strecke in Barcelona. Mal sehen, wer heute den Parcours mit nach Hause nehmen darf. Ich wünsche den Zuschauern viel Spaß und viel Erfolg an die Fahrer. Wenn ihr uns unterstützen möchtet, lasst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da. Chris,
All right,
it's your time.
It's my time. Welcome everybody to the GT Champions. It's round 5 of the Manske Racing and Performance Porsche Cup. That you catch that, Pix? I said it right. The Porsche Cup, and
Porsche.
We are at Catalunya in Spain, and the track is dry. Thank goodness for that. But here we go. It's round 5. It is the first, no, I guess it's the second weekend since the time change in the United States, and a few drivers, I think, didn't catch the time change. So we have a short crew here today of drivers. So great opportunity for some drivers to pick up some really great points as they trundle around this track with 16 corners. This is the layout with the final chicane, turns 14 and 15, the rack chicane. So a little couple extra corners there for them to deal with. A lot of fun here at Barcelona. Track record here, 143.9. We're gonna see. I bet you we see one of the drivers either right there at that, but who knows? I mean, that was done in the Porsche Sprint Challenge just this year, so. We'll see if anyone can beat Theo and see what they can come up with. But it's a nice long track. It's nearly 3 miles long, really long pit straight, a couple of good straights on the backside. Definitely some good overtaking zones under braking. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch these drivers figure this track out. At least it's dry. It's cool, but it's dry. So hopefully they'll be able to keep the thing together. I was pretty impressed with them last weekend at Monza when it was raining, and they were taking this car, the Porsche Cup car, with no ABS and no traction control, and managing to get through turn 1 without hitting anybody on the start of the race. It was a really good race, folks. So make sure you go back and look at the races, like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so whenever we come on, you'll know that we're here. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So in the booth today, there's just a few of us. Mr. Fry is out on unpaid leave. Well, it's paid leave. We send him some bologna and cheese sandwiches, so I think he's okay. He's actually taking care of some personal things today, so it'll just be myself, Chris Ball, there on the left, Till, who is our chief marshal, and he keeps track of everything, and he gets to help us find cool stuff that happens on the racetrack. So, hi, Till. Good morning.
Hello, hello.
And he's actually feeling a little under the weather. So if he's talking less than normal,
How?
that's why. I'm not sure what less than his normal is. I think it's 0, but
maybe now I need to talk more.
yeah, maybe. And Pix is here. Pix has got his headphones on today just because he wants to make sure that he's listening carefully to everything that's going on. Hi, Pix. Good morning.
Hello.
And Eitan, hello, up there in sunny, warm Canada. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, he's out there watching over us, our angel from above. Thank you, Eitan. Good to see you. All right, folks. So what is the track temperature? What's the humidity look like? What's the deal? I'm wondering. The drivers are out there qualifying now. Let's see. Did anybody get to a 148? A 149.3 so far. Tim Conley has the fastest lap on the track so far under qualifying. So really, really close. 71 degrees outside, about 60% humidity, partly cloudy outside, a little windy, but not too terrible. I'm sure it won't make much of a difference on the pit straight unless the wind is coming straight at them. It might slow them down, making those overtakes a little bit easier on the guy behind as he gets that slipstream. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of good. Going to be a lot of good racing today. Luke Manski's Racing and Performance is our series sponsor for this event. And if you want to go check them out, go check out their website, lukemanskiracing.com. They have been doing, as it says, authentically crafted and curated sim racing equipment. Really cool stuff, and real life racing and fabrication stuff as well. So go check them out. They can help you out, I'm sure, with whatever your needs are. So lukemanskiracing.com. We had Luke on here a couple of weeks ago, and he got to tell us a little bit about that. Which race was that? Was that round 2? I think it was round 2. So go back and watch round 2, folks, and you can about 15 minutes in or something like that, he jumped in and we talked. He told us a little bit more about what he does. So you can go back, check out the video. Gives you another chance to like and subscribe, right? So it's all good. So anyway, all right. So Origin Micro, our global sponsor here at GT Champions, been taking care of us for a while now, and they've renewed for the foreseeable future. Go check out their website, originmicro.com, or just call them or email them. Tell them GT Champion sent you, and they'll hook you up. In fact, I spend a lot of time talking with these folks, purchasing equipment for my professional business, and yeah, someday, Pix, this will be my professional business. But for now, I have my regular job, my day job.
We all do.
Anyways, yeah, we all do, right? Except for Till, he's just trying to move into my house, so we'll see how that works out. Except Pix is trying to coerce him with tacos, people. I can't compete with that. I don't even understand. Anyway, here's our standings in the pro class after last round when we were at Monza. John Schwartz still leads. TJ takes a little jump up the board into second place. Toby Stoll, Anthony Lamar are 1 point away from each other in the third spot. Anthony Lamar is not here today, but Toby Stoll is. Oh, he is? Oh, he is. I see him. Okay, he wasn't here earlier when I looked at it. So the fight for P2 or P3 is still alive and kicking, so this will be up pretty good. And then on our AM class, I think Jamie Fleming is probably still leading this. Oh, Pro-Am. I forgot. We have 3. Yay! Andre Duna is destroying the field in the Pro-Am class. In fact, he's beating a lot of the pro drivers out there right now. So we've already spoken to him. Next season, he will not be in the Pro-Ams again. And he's totally cool with that. But anyway, Andre Duna leading by a lot. But David Griffin he's got kind kind of a nice little buffer himself, but look at that 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Rafael, Jordan, Lorenzo, all within 1 point of each other. So yeah, that battle for those top spots are still happening, folks. Be a lot of fun. And Jamie Fleming, he is trouncing the AM class about as much as Andre is trouncing the Pro Am class. And Kitsnik, how does he say his first name? I forgot. What are we calling him? I know. Ratchison? Is that what is it? Ratchison. Okay. So Ratchison running in second, but Ratchison has done really good the last couple of rounds. So he's gonna have to watch out for the Jimmy Fleming's gonna have to watch out for him, I think, because he's gotten 2 podium finishes. So we'll see how it goes for them. Here's our some of our prizes for actually these are all of our prizes, even in the small print. But our pro class is going to get a pair of sim racing boots. The pro am winner, the pro winner, the pro am winner is going to get a pair of gloves by Short Sim Racing. No limits. That's it. IMB, yeah. So we're going to get a pair of gloves from them. All of the drivers that win their class are going to get one of the winner's coins from GT Champions, of course, the most coveted award on the planet, next to, like, real awards, like, Tony Awards and Golden Globes and whatever else there are. What are the
It's close to the Formula One title.
The Formula One ones are okay. I think ours are better. I think ours
Yeah.
are better. And then, of course, the pro driver who wins that is also going to get a seat to race in the official iRacing Porsche Esports Supercup by Tag Heuer, I think. So Luke Manski's racing team is going to help them with the qualifier setups, all the stuff they need to make it into that series if they can, and to have a lot of fun racing in it. So yeah, lots of stuff going on, man, I'll tell you. So, all right, here we go. It looks like qualifying's over. Oh, not a big surprise, but Austin Cobb is, you can't hear me? Oh, I'm sorry, folks.
It was an
The
iRacing.
radio was on in the race, and someone said, I can't hear you. I thought it was me. I thought it was you guys. All right, so Austin. All right, I'll be back, folks.
All right, and he's here still with the grid. No, not really. I'll do it till. So we got Austin Cobb on pole position, followed by Anthony Lameur, Tim Connolly, David Griffin, Jonathan Schwartz, Toby Stoll, another Austin Cobb. This is not a mistake. We have 2 drivers named Austin Cobb, and this is the first time that both of them will be on track. So one is number 66, the other one is number 02, and Patrick Rich is on the 8th position. Then we have Jordan Navarro, Trinacor Wasupathraporn, Nick De La Rosa, Rafael Rodriguez, Jamie Fleming, Matthew Mai, Michael Piccinini, Stephen Woolliscroft, Asbes Kofik, who is racing with us for the first time here. So drivers are getting ready to grease. Let's go have a look while Chris is doing drivers meeting. We only have one driver, and it's Jamie Fleming. So unless he DNFs, he's going to get on the top of that podium.
I'm back, folks.
Hello.
All right, nice short formation lap, thank goodness, instead of watching them trundle around 3 miles worth of racetrack. So that just means that they got to get those tires a little bit more warmed up in these few corners. Did I miss anything exciting during the grid order?
No, not really.
Hello, Miss Laris Beauty. Oh, that's right. Hey, what's up? Okay, so Jordan must be here. Is he in here? Yep, he is. Okay, Jordan Navarro is here. And he's running in 9th. Here we go. Final corner, about to see these guys come off and get going. Close up, guys, in the back. Come on, guys, get up there. Don't run into anybody. Wait for it. Wait for it. Green lights. Here we go. They're red for us, but they're green for the drivers. Just so you know. Oh, 3 wide. TJ, David, and Jonathan Schwartz, all teammates. Oh no, they're not. I said it again. Picks. Anyway, 3 wide into turn 1. Almost 4 wide there. Hold it together, everybody. Hold it together. So far, so good. Oh, I think these guys are going to like having this little small field of cars to work with. That will keep them doing well. Where's Osby? Did he start from the pits or something? Okay. Doesn't even show that he has tires on his car, so. Uh-oh, something happened to Rafael Rodriguez. He just dropped down the order. He went all the way down. Wow, what was that about? Okay, interesting. We'll catch back on that later, folks. All right, already single filed out there. Looks like oh, and around goes. Was that Austin? Yeah, Austin, all the way around. Oh, that's David. I thought that was Austin. Oh, David Griffin, no. And Austin Cobb moves up to the front. He's got TJ right behind him. Is that David's camera right there? Oh, he's probably not at all thrilled. He was right there in the front of the pack too. But that happens. I don't think anybody pushed him. I think he just got the car loose. Maybe somebody got the air off the back of it and just got a little too happy on the throttle. That's all right. The worst you're going to get is 17th place. So you can still get some points. Now, folks, most of the drivers, but not all, most of the drivers have already calculated their drop rounds. Basically, they had already missed a race. So if they miss a race, that's about as low a points as you can get. So I've calculated for most of those already. So the championship's going to get really close. This is round 5. We still have four more rounds to go. But after in 2 more rounds from now, they won't be able to drop any rounds. So they're going to have to show up for those last couple of races if they want to get the maximum points. Now here's a familiar sight. Austin Cobb is going to be up front. He's our newcomer. Ooh, what happened to Steven there? Or Stefan? I don't know how you would say that, Steven or Stefan. Yeah, I would think. So we've got a few guys back here battling it around. There's Trinicorn, and then there's TJ now. Now he's got the pro leader behind him, the championship leader behind him, and he's got what presumably I would say could be the championship leader if he'd have shown up here at the beginning of the season, because that Austin Cobb is quick. Not to be confused with Austin Cobb, which is the other Austin Cobb that we have. If it's a peculiar name for starters, right? Uh-huh. And there's 2 of them. So we have Austin Cobb and Austin Cobb 3. So we'll give them nicknames or something later, maybe help with that. But in any case, now we see Jonathan Schwartz trying to sort out, do I stay behind Tim Connolly or not? This is my favorite part. This chicane in here really does lend itself to some overtakes, because people will make messes. Oh, like that. Wow, Toby was way off the line there, it seemed, going into that corner. All right. Tim Connolly really does need to get a good race result. He's had a couple of... Okay, let's see. Here we go. We're gonna watch what happened. Oh, yeah, and he wasn't on the brakes. How did it break loose like that? Maybe just his tires were still too cold, and he got a little too happy on the throttle. That's a shame. So Tim Connolly, I was just noticing, looking at his stats, Tim Connolly has failed to land on the podium all 4 races, which is, oh, see, I knew something was off with his line. Where he was when he came back. Oh, and someone right behind him went off too. Wow, maybe the guys were feeling like, I don't know what they were feeling like, but right, here we go. He's going to have a right hand. Yeah, he's already loose. Nick is. Watch this. He's a little late getting into the corner. Locks up those. Oh, yeah. You know what? He just probably has a little too much bias to the rear of the car right now. He's probably got it set up on light fuel where, oof. You got to roll that brake bias back, buddy. Hey, here comes Michael Piccanini. I love him. He always has the coolest liveries. I do like these M&Ms. Man, Michael something happened right behind all of them. I saw that in the camera. What was that? Woof. Nick getting a little sideways. Did he lose the back end again? Let's see. On the brakes here. Right here. Into Barcelona curve. Yeah, there it goes again. Wow. What is going on with this car and everyone's brakes spinning the cars around? A couple high pre-drivers go flying by. Oy vey. These guys in the back are struggling in this car right now. Battling for 8th. It looks like Stefan is in a high pre sandwich here. What does that say on the side of his car? Does it say Venom? Oh, here, we'll get a good look at it right here. Level, okay. Level, I like how it's upside down on the other end. That's awesome. I like that. I like those liveries with the stripe over them like that, like on the one side of the car. It's weird because I like symmetrical things, but on race cars, I don't mind it not being symmetrical. I don't know what it is. All right, and look at Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan's going for it into Barcelona, and he gets the pass done. I think TJ saw that one coming from like 3 corners ago. But he's sitting in the podium places. This could be, if it were to finish right now, could be Tim Connolly's first podium of the season. And, you know, it's interesting, folks, if you've been watching our events, he is not one of the slow guys. For some reason, just having a harder time with this particular car. Those cars sound awesome, man. Those flat sixes with, what, like almost 600 horsepower? Like 500 something horsepower? Ugh. Hey, Pix, that should be our goal. Let's get GT Champion successful enough that I can just buy these Porsches for all of our staff. Me, you, Till, Fry. We'll even send Eton one, right? And we'll wrap each one like in their country flags or something. That'll be fun.
I like the idea.
Yeah. Well, there we go. So, Porsche, if you want to be a sponsor and just throw some cars, we'll be happy to do some more broadcasts and more races. I have a feeling
have someone from Germany here.
What's that?
And we also have someone from Germany here, so
yeah, exactly. You have a whole crowd. Now, it's my understanding. I heard that Porsche is going to be building a manufacturing plant for Porsches here in the United States soon. They announced it a few weeks ago. So
nice. For which car?
Porsche.
Yeah, but for which Porsche?
I don't know all of them.
Yeah, I don't know which one. I think the whole point of doing it is so that they can avoid the tariffs if the car is built in the United States. So, which is what a lot of people do. They build plants in other countries just so they can save money by building them there. But either way, that'll be awesome. Look at this. This is fun. Austin Cobb. This is the other Austin Cobb, by the way. Not to be confused with Austin Cobb. Because they both say Cobb. There's got to be a way for us to get that difference so people know which one is which. We need to get nicknames or something for them. But in any case, so this Austin Cobb is not the OG Austin Cobb. It's the other one. But yeah, him. That's our OG Austin. Maybe I should I don't know how I'm going to do that. Oh, well, we're just going to enjoy the racing. So still we've got the top 4 are all of our pros, which is probably handy for some drivers because they're like, yay, Andre's not here. He keeps showing up in there, spoiling the 1, 2, 3s for the pros. Patrick Rich, though, is our leading Pro-Am driver, running in 5th. He's gained 3 spots. Jonathan Schwartz has gained 3 spots. Matthew Mai, who I believe is a Luke Manske car, is running 4th in Pro-Ams, 10th on the track. He's gained 4 spots in the race already. So there's lots of fun stuff for these drivers to participate in. It's probably nice having just some space to race the car, right? Have some individual battles without thinking there's 15 people right behind you. Oh, okay. Hey, Till, you want to talk? apparently, Mr. Fry Archer says I talk too much. Isn't there a song like that? You talk too much. You're hurting my brain, or something like that. It's an older song, like really old. Oh, what happened to Nick? Oh, maybe that might be old. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Austin Cobb. The other Austin Cobb making a move here. Trying to, anyway. And he gets around Patrick Rich. Now, Austin Cobb, you can tell by the red mirrors and number boards, he is in the pro class, and Patrick Rich is in the Pro-Am class. So as far as Patrick Rich is concerned, as long as nobody else gets in front of him except Toby Stoll, he'll have the win in the Pro-Am class. So he didn't have a great race yesterday in the Envy race that I was in with him. I passed him up and I was like, how am I faster than this dude? And then I start hearing the commentary, Fry go, what is he still doing on the wet tires? It's like he drove the whole stint on wet tires. I was like, okay, I'll take a freebie. I'll do that. That'll be just fine by me. Well, Fry, I hope you're what you're working on today. I mean, I know what it is. I'm just not going to tell you your business, but I hope you get that sorted out in the next couple weekends so that you can have some relaxing and some less stress going on, buddy. So we're thinking about you, man. You're all good. Don't worry, folks. He's fine. He's healthy. He's safe. There's nothing like that. I just realized I made it. People are like, oh, what's wrong with Fry? Oh, no. They wouldn't say that. They don't care that much about you, Fry. Okay, what am I doing? I'm being so mean to him right now. All right, I love you, buddy.
Leave Fry alone.
I'll never let you down, buddy. Ever. Okay, True Owl. Whatever. You know what? I'm not going to say another word. Till has to do the commentary for a full lap.
In German.
In German. Go ahead. I don't mind.
Wait,
Go ahead. I'm putting him on the spot now, folks. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll give you a chance to catch up. I'll wait until Austin crosses the start-finish line at the end of this lap, and then you get to do all the talking for a full lap. Let's see what you got, and then we can do it. We can do a German broadcast. Oh, he's already clearing his throat, and he's sick. I'm asking him to do this while he has the cold. This is so awesome. Well, when you only have 17 cars on the track and not a whole lot going on, there's some overtakes here and there. It gives us a little time to have some fun and hopefully entertain you folks while you're watching the racing. That car sounds so good. Doesn't sound as good as the Mustang. It does sound good. Okay, Till. Got 2 more corners to get it figured out. Ladies and gentlemen, Till Steinert from Germany.
Do we really want it in German?
Yep, go for it.
Okay. Also. Jonathan Schwarz ist gerade am Aufholen auf Platz 1. Wir gehen in die erste Kurve. Mal sehen, ob er einen Angriff starten wird. Erstmal bleibt er noch im Windschatten. Gehen langsam Richtung Infield. Da wird schwierig zu überholen. Aber wenn er lange genug dran bleibt, kann er vielleicht auf den Geraden aufholen.
Das ist so aufregend.
Das ist so aufregend.
Oh yeah. There's not really much happening at the moment, but...
Du bist unglaublich still.
Yeah, I'm just so good.
Are you speaking German?
It's the English German.
Much weiter.
Yeah, Pix is
weiter.
half German. Okay. Wir gehen gleich in den letzten Sektor der Runde. Jonathan ist sehr nah dran mittlerweile. Vielleicht kann er auf Startziel einen ersten Angriff setzen. Da musst du jetzt in den letzten Kurven dranbleiben, das ist sehr wichtig.
Was für ein schönes Rennen.
Ein wunderbares Rennen. And the next lap in Spanish.
I gotta get that little those translation earbuds that tell me everything you guys are saying. Oh well. Okay, well that was an experiment that I will take some notes on. And
Vamos en la recta principal. Aquí viene Austin Cove liderando a Jonathan Schwartz por 2 décimas de segundo. Vamos a ver, aquí vienen estos muchachos rapidísimos tomando la curva, emocionados, rápidos, felices, en el auto rosa, negro, todo esto. Vaya eso.
Are we watching football?
More like horse
That's
racing.
perfect.
That's more like horse racing or something. No, it's funny you say that. I mean, we're watching football because, with no disrespect, but if you listen to Argentinians doing racing, it sounds like they're doing like football or horse racing or something. Yeah.
Well, it is horsepower they rate the cars by. Hey, what's going on there with Michael Piccinini back there? It looks like there's a little group of these guys back there battling back and forth. I keep seeing things moving around in there. There's a lot of tiny little, whoa! Couple little pockets of cars around here flying around the track. David Griffin, who was leading the race at like lap 1 and then spun himself around. He's got to climb all the way back up. He's 6th in the Pro-Ams right now, 12th on course. There's Rafael up ahead. He was doing really great, and he went off the track and went all the way to the end of the field too. So a lot of these guys trying to sort it out. Oh, David, I am so jealous of that setup. I keep feeling like one day I'll have that when, I do some more racing, but still can't justify the cost of spending all that money. I'd rather spend that on making GT champions better and pouring heart and soul into that. Fry says he's gonna come back and learn German. Sure. I wonder what Floridian German sounds like. Arsch der Wiener Schnitzel. That's really German. Farfignugan and Wiener Schnitzel. Those are the words that we know in the United States of German. I'm not even sure they're German. Maybe they're a kind of German. I don't know. Is there more than one dialect of German? I think there is, right?
Yeah, many.
Many? Okay. Like are they in the same country? Like, are there words that are different?
Also, yeah, it's the same country. It's also the Austria German and the Switzer German.
Ah, that's right. I guess when you have 50 countries all slammed in an area the size of the United States, you're going to have a lot of different languages in all these little places. Interesting.
Yeah, we have like switching accents, 2 hours driving, driving time away.
That's what it's like here. Go to Florida, and you half can't understand them. If you go to Atlanta, it's got much more southern drawl to it. If you go to Texas, it's kind of like the guys talk with that whistle in their voice. You know, it's just such a different sound everywhere. And that's what I love about the human race. You know, a lot of people say there's so many stupid people. No, there's just a bunch of different people. Everyone's on a different, you know, level. We all learn differently, we talk differently, we feel and we smell differently, right? It's pretty cool. I learned something the other day. I think my wife told me this, that there's I want to say it's in like not Taiwan. It's I don't know if it's one of the Pacific Island areas or if it's like anywhere near the Orient, but there's a I guess a race is the right word. I don't know if that's the right word. Where they don't smell when they sweat. You know, like I do. If I get all sweaty, you know I'm around, right? But apparently they don't have a scent that humans can detect when they're sweating and they're overworking. Weird, right? So it's awesome how the human's body will adapt to various situations. I think it's awesome. I love being a human. I want to tell you something I heard the other day, folks, that I think is pretty awesome. I want you to think about this. Everybody alive in the world right now will not be here in 100 years. Right? Yep. And all of us are lucky enough to be on this planet at the same time together. We weren't here with somebody 100 years ago, but Till, Fry, me, Hicks, Eton, all of us are here together now. Of all of the thousands of years or however long humans have been on this planet, we are here at this time together. How cool is that, right? Like, why would anybody treat anybody with disrespect or unkindness when this is the only chance the two people have ever been on the same planet together? I don't know. That's how I look at life. I don't have time to get mad at people about stuff like that.
And this would also not be possible without the internet. What we're doing here. Speaking, like, I don't know, 2,000 kilometers away? Maybe more?
Yeah, how would we have met someone as amazing as Fry if it weren't for the internet?
Amazing as Fry?
Fry is amazing.
Because you could come up with way more amazing people than Fry. No, I'm kidding, Fry. No, true. I mean, look, we're in essentially 4 countries: the United States, Florida, Mexico, and Germany, and we've all come together. I got to tell you, I think the internet has its pros and its cons, right? The good stuff is that it's made the world a smaller place where we can really communicate, meet new people. You know, look at us, fans of sim racing. We get to get together. Oof. We're allowed to get together and do things like this together and develop friendships and things like that. And a lot of men have. Oh, who that went around? Oh no, Tim. What happened? Was that on the brakes? Coming into Barcelona is what this looks like, this corner. Or is this the S's? Yeah, no, this is Barcelona. Yep, did you see those back wheels lock up? Oh, no, Tim. And Anthony moves up. Tim was sitting in the podium places. This guy can't catch a break, man. Well, anyway, I was saying that one of the things that I really enjoy is the opportunity for men to get together and develop friendships outside of their home, because it's really hard for guys to get out and meet other guys, right? We're not as social as the ladies are. You know, ladies get together and do whatever, but this really gives an opportunity for guys to meet up with other people I think as far as mental health goes, I think it's a huge boon for people suffering with, anxiety, depression, things like that, because a lot of those people will, and I know this from personal experience, a lot of those people don't want to leave the house. They're either afraid, scared, nervous, whatever, about leaving the house, and meeting people without leaving the house is really hard. So I think this is a great opportunity for people to get together. I think this saved, I bet you there were tens of thousands of lives saved through COVID by having platforms like this working, because it gave those people who were struggling mentally a place to connect. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I hope that does. Anyway. It's a philosophical stream today. Okay, all right. Yeah, there's less stuff going on, so anyway. That's how I feel, okay? I have the microphone till I'm allowed to do what I want to do until Pix turns it off.
Never doing that.
This little battle up front. Have these guys ever been more than 3 car lengths away from each other? I don't think so.
Yeah, they were. Jonah wasn't at this position. He's gained 3 positions to get here. But now we've got a battle.
Mm-hmm. And we still have 26 minutes. No, we haven't even halfway through the race yet. We still got a few more minutes for that. Boy, now I got to get philosophical about something else. I'll save it for later in the race. Fry. He needs to stop reading my life story on the air. Oh my gosh. Well, buddy, if you feel that way, and anybody else is listening, you feel that way, and you give me a call. I'll talk to people. I'm happy to. I work from home. I'm stuck in home all day. Why do you think GT Champions exists? Because I work from home all day. I need to talk to people. I need to have interactions. Me and Pix, we talk every single day. He's become one of my best friends. We argue like best friends. We love like best friends. We laugh like best friends. So,
yes,
I count that way.
Yes.
And he's not afraid to tell me when I'm wrong. And I'm humble enough to admit it when I am. So, I think we make a good match. Plus, he does really good on the graphics and cameras, guys. We've even done some projects outside of GT Champions for people, some website development and graphics work and things like that. So if any of you are looking for that for your company website, I'm telling you, the corporate website for the company I work for looks amazing, and Pix did it, and it was a really great it was really great work. And it wasn't, thousands of dollars. Oh, here it goes. Jonathan decides it's gonna be hard. He's got to get all the way around. And he makes it stick. So now, what do? Now they could go all the way to the end on fuel in this car, and on this track, I think they can go all the way to the end on tires. So I don't foresee too many people having to do pit stops. Although Michael Piccanini's in the pits right now, so I don't know if he ran into something, or if or what, but I know he went off track and came back on track, but it doesn't say he crashed, so I don't know why he's pitting, unless he's got something going on with his gear, or we'll keep an eye on that and see. Oh, these two are gonna be. This is gonna be all the way to the last chicane. That's going to be a good finish. We need a photo finish. We need a side-by-side race win with a bumper length just to see how that comes out. All right, Michael Piccanini pits out into 16th. Did the Asby guy ever even go on track?
Nah, he didn't start. Sadly.
Yeah, he didn't start the race. Okay. There's Matthew Mai with the Luke Manske Racing Esports team. And that is Trinicorn right in front of him. This is for position in their class and on the track. Oh, not going to be enough along. Oh, yeah, let's go, guys. Till, I love how you find all of these battles. I mean, it's nice that the software helps us see all this stuff, and that see, folks, he gets to pay attention to just, he's looking at all the timing, and he's trying to keep track of where everybody is and stuff, and it's my job to just make it sound fun. And it is fun. I don't know if you've driven these cars before, but...
Oh, these cars are hard.
Amazing.
They're
amazing,
so much
yeah.
fun.
But these are not your typical GT3s.
Yeah. But you know what? This car... oof! Austin is using every ounce of the track to get through there. Austin's got, like, a bunch of off-tracks. Toby Stoll has a bunch of off tracks, but there's several people with zeros. So, and that's bonus points. Hey, Jordan Navarro running second in the Pro-Ams. Patrick Rich, his teammate, is running ahead of him by about a couple of seconds. So anything can happen. Maybe Patrick will go in and put on wet tires. I can tease him because I've met him. I'm allowed to tease all the people I meet. I can also tease the people I don't meet. However, I'm just not necessarily allowed to. I haven't earned it, but I'll take it. Uh-oh. Is that Patrick off the track there in front of him? I saw dust flying. Oh yeah, they're close. They're real close. All right, Matthew and Raphael now. See, I like that Raphael has that livery on his car every time. I don't even have to look for the name. I just know that's his car. Hopefully, everybody will get to that point where I can recognize them all, like the Luke Manske car. Oof. Is this a replay of their fight through the chicane? Oh, nope, it's not. Oh, good save. Now let it roll. Wow. Oh my gosh, man, that was crazy. Look at that, Raphael steals a spot. Freebie.
Much stuff to note for me.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh yes, that's right. Our marshal is keeping track of both just cool stuff that's happening on the race course, and we're hoping we can bring you guys some highlight reels and things like that in the future. We want to get enough information and. I swear, you know the best part of this racing stuff is watching these guys race, and you look and go, that's exactly how I do it. How are they so much faster? They may be taking the exact line, they're just doing it 5 miles an hour faster than you are. It's not over yet. Johnson's got that run on the outside. He's gonna have to fight all the way around the outside here. Nope. Anthony says, never mind. I'm not gonna fight you on that one. Okay, he's a little bit out of position there. Ooh. Into the hard left-hander, and he makes it work. Yeah, Jonathan was way off the line for that. He should have gone over, but he was trying to defend that line. We still have almost 25 minutes left of racing, so there's plenty of time. It's just that, whoa, you want to be able to get those overtakes done while you still have tires. The end of this race is not the time to try to make that overtake happen. Wow, Austin just pulled out a pretty big gap, almost 3/4 of a second. Who's that back there? Is that Lamar? Is that Anthony back there? It is. He's only 4 seconds from these guys. If they keep trying to overtake each other, that's going to just get Anthony nice and close. Is that their last lap times or their best lap time? The last lap. Okay, so they definitely went faster than Anthony did last lap. We need Anthony to get up there and catch these guys. Should I jump on the radio and just tell Austin and Jonathan they need to slow down and let Anthony catch up? How would that go? Race direction order. The leaders, please slow down to allow for competition.
Yeah, or safety car for 2 laps.
The last 2 laps. Oh. You know, that's
Final
something
showdown on the last lap.
So I thought about something. It's not something I'm seriously thinking about, just so you know, folks. But I thought about having some longer races, like 90 minutes, but having a competition caution somewhere in the race, and it would be a random one, just to say, okay, because if you have a 90-minute race, no car is going to make it more than an hour on fuel, right? So depending on when the competition caution comes out, if people want to take tires or fuel, if it comes out early in the race, comes out towards the end of the race, just to bring everybody back together and provide some crazy racing for, you know, another 10 minutes, you know? I don't know. I thought about it, not seriously. It's just always in the back of my brain. I am liking that most of the drivers are keeping their incident points down. There's a couple that are up there. You know, I've mentioned a couple times during the broadcast how we're keeping an eye on incident points. I'm not going to go into details, but we are, what's the word I want to use? Yes, we're considering or making efforts to make incident points more detrimental to a driver's experience in our events, so that the drivers will race cleaner, avoiding contact, avoiding course cutting, avoiding losing control of the car, right? So there's some stuff in the works I've been working on, and it's more significant than just saying, all right, we're going to count up your incident points. So I'll leave it at that, but we will be, we're sort of alpha testing what this program or service or opportunity is using this series, just to see how it would have actually turned out different or more or less. So a lot of fun. So that's why when I say we're keeping an eye on your incident points, it helps us learn what kind of a driver the driver is, right? If they're just racking up incident points all day long because they don't care about cutting the course, or they're bumping into people or turning people, that stuff's not going to be tolerated much longer, as we, in an effort to clean up the racing. However, that being said, this race has been clean. Like, what happened to Toby? Did I miss something? Did I not remember something? Oh, wow. Yeah, that number is higher than what I see in on the timing board. I only see 17, so I don't know where that number is coming from, unless yours looks different than mine. Interesting. I wonder if it's the application is doing weird things, because Toby still would have had a drive-through if he gotten that high. But I think we did put together that hey Stig, we did put together that the application we used to doing the broadcast to bring up all this information, it seems that it's giving those off tracks, even if they got off track and the sim penalizes them with time and they have to slow down and burn that time off, I think it's still counting those and as an incident point when in reality, it is an off track. But I don't know. It's just not, the sim's not counting that towards black flag, it seems. We work with the tools we have, right, Pix? That's what we do. Oh my goodness. I can't wait until we get our first multi-class event done. Meaning the cars. Like when we have maybe we could do something next weekend. Maybe. It's the 12 hours of Sebring, but it would be fun to do, a GTP, GT3 event. I think that would be fun. Just got to have a lot of cars to do it. Let's see. Tim Connolly still a ways back from Anthony Lamar. Anthony Lamar has actually lost into turn 1. Wow. Yeah. Somebody was not on the proper race line for that. I like me some overtakes.
Especially for P1.
Oh, interesting. Okay, thank you, Till. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? I don't know if the different software applications are pulling the actual incident limits for the drivers from the sim, or if it's just counting them on their own as they pop up. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
My incidents are directly from iRacing. There's no.
Yeah,
application.
I see for who was the guy that's so like Austin Cobb, right? Austin Cobb for me actually only shows 5 incident points.
Which one?
The pro one, car 66, leading the race. Well, second place now. It shows 15 off tracks in my software, but in the sim, it just shows 5. So the only one even close to a black flag, and the closest is Toby Stoll with 11.
Yeah.
So, hey, Pix, maybe we need to make a note and figure out, maybe there's something we can do to sort this out for this. I don't know. I'm not an application programmer, but I know someone that is, don't I, Pix? Pix should know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I have a friend I lean on all the time to help me with programming stuff.
ChatGPT.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, if you have Windows 11 and if you've ever tried it, it's called Copilot. It's basically Microsoft's own AI application that just like ChatGPT. And which is really funny, I was using it. I said, "Are you the same as ChatGPT, or are you something different?" And it gave me a whole, no, I am totally different. I am purposely designed by Microsoft. But here's what's really cool. It's an application that's baked into Windows, right? And you can ask it to do stuff to, like, for instance, if I'm working on an Excel spreadsheet or Microsoft Word document, I can say, write me, can you go through my document and look for any phrases that seem boring and make them more exciting? Or in Excel, say, can you take column C and just remove the stars out of every single cell anywhere in that column? And it'll just do it for you. Because it's on your machine, right? You can give it permission to do stuff like that. Just kind of neat. It also works pretty good. The one thing I wish, though, that all of these large language model applications would have is a way for you to save what you're working on, because it seems like if you come back to something the next day or several hours later, it's like it doesn't know what you're talking about, and you got to start all over and tell it all your stuff. Well, I mean, we're watching the battle. Oh, okay. Pix is trying to keep me on my toes. Just about like these guys are. We still have 15 minutes of racing, and these guys have passed each other in like 4 times in the last 10 minutes. So I'm interested. I think they're feeling each other out to kind of figure out where they can get it done on the last lap or two. You know what I mean? That's probably what they're working on.
They're also trading fastest lap time, so it's a pretty nice battle here.
Yeah, who does have the best lap time right now? A 1:49.4. Okay. Actually, the top 4, their best laps are 1:49s. Everybody else is in the 150s until you get to the ladder drivers at the back of the field. Oh, is this really happening?
Yes, he's been catching him.
Jordan, look at this. This is for the Pro-Am win. Oh, Patrick is really trying to... Oh, Jordan putting all kinds of pressure on teammates. This was me and Jamie Fleming and Patrick Rich last night. I don't know if did you watch it? You probably didn't watch it. Look at the track temperature, 101 degrees. Oof, it's getting warm out there. Patrick Rich and Jamie Fleming and I were all next to each other on Monza in the race last night that I was in, and they came out of Ascari kind of separated, and I split the middle, went right up between them, and got them both. It was so much fun, but it was white knuckle, I tell you. Oh, Patrick is trying everything. He's like, no, I want to win. Okay. All right. This is where Miss Laris Beauty needs to get up and put their cheerleader outfit on and start like pumping the fists in the air. Now I know she happens to be in the same house with him, right? So she's probably there. She's probably deciding. What's that? Julie was here? Oh, okay. That's his mom. They cheer him on all the time, which I think is awesome. The challenge that I think they have is, do we go in there and say anything to him, or do we just let him concentrate? Do we want to be like, go, go, go? Because that would screw me up. I probably would. I don't know. Anyway. I was trying to keep up with this conversation going on between Stig and Fry in the chat. Yes, we tried. Pix, do you remember? That's with TJ Connolly, but back in the beginning parts of GT Champions in Gran Turismo, we did the Grand Touring Challenge, the GT Touring Challenge. Remember, yeah. It was a GT3 car and an LMP car.
Yeah.
A two-man teams, one in each car, and they were racing each other. But you can only fit 7 teams on there if you want to have a broadcast, because the game is so limited to that. I love that we can put 60 freaking cars on here if we want to.
Yeah. I mean, Stig's idea is not bad at all. It's just might require some workarounds and technical stuff and resources, but it's not a bad idea at all. So, yeah, I mean, we can consider it.
Yeah. Oh, Patrick just blew it. Got a little out of shape. Oh, but he got it back. Oh, this is good stuff. Okay, Jordan just needs to be patient, right? He still has 11 minutes to get around Patrick. If he just keeps the pressure on, he can see if Patrick will make some more mistakes, and he'll be able to get by him. I'm sitting here watching these two battle, and in my head I see their two faces, you know. And that's what I see. I don't see their cars. I see Jordan with his green Grinch gloves and his VR goggles on. Remember the car camera we had? during it was Christmas time and he had the gloves on. But yeah, oh man. David Griffin, how far back is he? He's about 5 seconds behind these guys, right? Yeah. Uh-oh, Tobias got 2 more off tracks. Wait, he's all by him. There's nobody else. He's the only AM driver here? Well, nice. Let's see. That's going to help out his it's going to help out his championship quite a bit, because that's about 50 points. That's going to put him over he's already over Ratchet, so he's going to give him 50 more points to him. However, Jamie and Ratchison, they both have been here every race, except Ratchison has missed one. And so his score is already including a missed round. And Jamie, I have to remove his lowest round. And the lowest score he's gotten is 4th place. So, no, that's not right. I'm looking at the wrong screen. But he got first, second, and second. And then today he'll have first. So he's going to have to drop us. Oh no, I told you. Oh, Jordan. Jordan's like, I'm going to give him way bigger. What the? Did he let him back on? I was looking at my spreadsheet for a second, and then I saw dust and my eyes tracked over. Did he slow down and let him back in?
Yes. Yep.
Did they make contact?
Yes, he hit him a little bit.
Oh, okay. Now look who's showing up right behind them, though, after that. David Griffin is there now, only 1.5 seconds behind those 2 guys. So now that battle for that first position in Pro-Ams is alive and well. These 2 guys are still going at it. 8 minutes left, people. 8 minutes. That is roughly 4 laps of racing left to do. So if Jonathan's going to do anything, he needs to get his butt up there. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we're back. That was weird. Is this going to be a high pre 1, 2, 3 in Pro-Ams? We just don't know what the 1, 2, 3 is going to look like yet. And they're all running the 3 different colors of oh my gosh. This should be great. I mean, David Griffin I think he's been going faster than these guys. His fastest lap time, he went 4 seconds faster the last lap. His fastest lap time is...
And David really needs the points.
Yeah, he really does need the points. But Jordan wants them too. They all want them. Yeah, their fastest lap times to David are about 2 or 3 tenths slower per lap. So there's enough time. David Griffin is going to be there, and with these guys battling, I think Jordan is being held up by Patrick, but Patrick's not inclined to have to move out of the way. These guys are battling in their class. There we go. Into turn 1. Jonathan's right there. Here, David Griffin finding his way up there. He's watching these 2 battle up there. Jordan has to make a decision. At some point, he has got to get around Patrick if he wants to save a first or second place finish in this, because if David Griffin catches up to him, it's going to make things a lot more difficult for him. Look at that, David Griffin is wringing this thing's neck all the way up to the rev limiter. This is such a fun track.
And David is barely faster than those 2 ahead of him, so he's going to catch them. He has 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's been between 1 and 3 tenths a lap faster than these guys. And now that he's there, it's going to change his lap times, because now he's probably thinking about positioning. He's thinking about this, thinking about that. Plus, he's going to be in dirty air, so the car's going to react a little bit differently when it gets there. Oh, look at that. Look how he does that corner so much better than those guys.
Maybe he has better tires now, because they are fighting the whole race, and he has time to...
Yeah. Although he spun out, so I don't know what that does to the tires.
Okay. Not that good.
Now, let's see. I'm just going to look at my other screen. I want to see how many off tracks. Jordan's got 7 off tracks. Patrick Rich has 6. And David Griffin has 1. So, David Griffin being really, really clean, really smooth. These guys up here fighting back and forth. Patrick is just doing a really good job of putting that car everywhere Jordan wants to go and not getting much out of it. But with 4.5 minutes left in this race, David Griffin, he's like, am I gonna get these guys in time? It's so close. The track temperature's climbed up. It's a 104 now. So the track is getting warmer. The tires are going to get hotter. They're going to have less grip. Ooh, boy. Meanwhile, the leaders are still battling with a 3/4 second distance between them. So not a lot changing there, except that they're just sitting there. And that's Michael Piccanini in the background. He is not for position with those guys. Jordan Navarro needs to update his... Yeah, look at that. He's definitely catching him. Well, Jordan is going slower because he is he's behind the guy. I think he has more pace. Let's see, Tobias Stoll. He is nowhere near Austin Cobb, is he? He's like 8 or 11 seconds away. Okay, because he's got now 15 incident points, so 2 more, and he's gonna get black flag. So he's just got to make these last few laps nice and clean. David Griffin is there, like he's legitimately 1 braking zone away just by braking a little deeper and being in the middle of these 2. Woo boy. What are they going to do, guys? Just the next time by is going to be the white flag. If somebody's going to do anything, it's got to be now. And man, Patrick Rich is doing a great job of defending. You see him going offline to kind of break the toe, right? And then he throws himself back over there, and he's doing it the right way. He's throwing himself back over there to kind of like get back to the racing line. But Jordan is on his 6, man. Look at this. Oh, he's going to go outside. He's going to... Yeah! Hang in there, guys!
And I'm sure David loves that.
And look at David. It's 3 wide. It's 3 wide into Barcelona. David's going to have the outside. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. Oh, they both outbreak. David shoots underneath. David shoots underneath. No, and Jordan goes around. No. No. Oh, my gosh. I knew that wasn't going to end well. David just shoots the gap and seals 2 spots in the corner. He's probably like, this is like that, was it Carlos Sainz and, I can't think of the other Red Bull driver for some reason. I can't think of his name. And no, not Max, the other one. Checo, yeah. Checo and someone in a Ferrari, they were fighting on Silverstone, and they were doing all this, and then just Lewis Hamilton slips right by both of them because they're battling. And that's exactly what David just did. He took that spot. He's like, thank you, I'll take that. Oh, Jordan. Oh, man. Jordan's also fallen behind Trinicorn. So Trinicorn now has gotten the third place spot. Oh, my goodness. (10-4). Holy mackerel. That looks... Oh, well, not for Jordan. He's not going to be happy about that. This should be the race win right here when coming across the line. So Anthony Cobb is going to get himself a big win. Jonathan just didn't have enough on it in the last few laps to stay right there with him. I think maybe he overran the tires, but look at that. There he goes. Austin Cobb, our winner, and Jonathan Schwartz come home in second place. Anthony Lamar back there, that white car with the red stripe in the background, that is going to be your third place finisher. Wow. Wow, that was good. Nice job, Anthony. TJ's going to come home with a fourth place finish. And the other Anthony Cobb will come home in fifth. And Toby Stoll will be here momentarily. He's got a few more corners to get through. And he will have sixth place. Yep. Meanwhile, David Griffin's like, let's go. All right, let's see if he's going to shake his fist and get all excited. Yeah, he goes. Gave us the bullhorns. Nice. He gets the spot. Patrick Rich is going to grab the second spot. And Trinicorn gets a spot over Jordan Navarro in that little incident there in Barcelona and comes home in third. Jordan fourth. Rafael comes home in fifth. Here comes Matthew Mai from Luke Manske Racing. He'll come home in sixth. Nick De La Rosa is going to get seventh, and Jamie Fleming is behind him. Yeah. There's our AM winner right there. That was a tough podium to get on, man. He was struggling to get that AM championship with all the other AM drivers. What a great race to have, man. Guaranteed first place, so he doesn't have to drop one of those races. Here comes Stefan Willis-Croft. He's going to finish eighth. Michael Piccanini's already crossed the line, and Mr. Skofik never started the race. So, wow. Interesting. All right, let me see if I can go grab these guys in here. Oops.
Okay. So that's the results. P1, Austin Cobb with a nice fight with Jonathan Schwartz. Sorry. On P3 we have Anthony Lamar. P4, TJ, Tim Conley. On P5, so other Austin. Austin Cobb is the second. Toby Stoll on P6, P7, David Griffin. Okay, no, I can't see anything. Yeah, Patrick Rich on P8. Yeah. The special name, Trinacorn on P9. Jordan on P10.
Jordan needs to change his team name, seems.
Yeah. Rafael Rodriguez got P11. Matthew May on P12. Nick De La Rosa on P13. Jamie Fleming, the only AM driver today, on P14. Or P1. Then Steven on P15. P16, Michael Piccinini. And Yeah, last place, but not really started. Skovic. And I'm bad in this.
Hey, see, Till, you have skills. You can read.
Yeah, that's good, right?
Oh my goodness. What a race that was. I think we have all three of our race winners in that waiting room picks if you when you're ready to bring them in, and we'll start with Jamie Fleming because actually let me go grab those guys. Hang on a second. All right. So we're going to start by saying, gentlemen, our first place finishers from AM, Pro, Am, and Pro are all here. We're going to start with Jamie Fleming. Jamie Fleming, what a race, man. I mean, I don't know how you pulled off a win in the AM class like that. You really were flying out there. Tell us a little bit about your race.
Look, it was dominant. I think I was just dominant on that race. Like, I put a lot of practice in. Like, I was just in a league of my own, I reckon.
Flag to flag, yeah.
It's making me think of Talladega Nights. Nobody can catch my stuff.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I don't know whether the time zone, like the time difference, caught people out or.
It has to be. It has to be.
Yeah. So, but no, look, overall it was a good race. It was clean. I was just basically, I think by the second lap, I was there by myself, so I was just running laps basically.
Yeah, an hour worth of testing for the next
Pretty
race.
much. Pretty much, yeah. Yep. So.
And here he is. It's 2:30. No, it's 4:30 in the morning for you, isn't it?
No, it is 3:30 because it started an hour early. So instead of starting at 2, it started at 1. So, but I'm on days off today this week, so it's all right.
I know, but you stayed up till 3:30 in the morning to race nobody but yourself.
Pretty much.
But hey, man, that's good points for later because
that's it. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I had Watkins. The internet dropped out. I was 2 laps to go, first place, healthy lead, and the internet dropped out, and then the last race, water. Monza, raining.
You finished first. You finished first in round 1 and 2, and then you finished second in round 3 and 4. So still great finishes
again. Oh, look, can't complain.
So the good news is, both you, Ratchison did not compete today. So today will be right, and he would normally if had that be his drop round, but he's already had his drop round done because he wasn't here for the first race. So you guys going into this race were separated by like 42 points.
40-something points, something like that.
Yep. So as it stands right now, one of yours you're going to have to drop a second place finish.
Yep.
But he has no points from today, so I think you've pretty much sealed the deal against him for the season, unless you don't show up for some more races, which I can't see happening because it seems like you like it.
So. I'll try not to. Where's Luke? It would have been easy points for Luke.
Oh, that's right. He could have come and got some great points. You're right. Yeah, Luke, where you at, brother? He's in the United States. We already did our time change last weekend. Everybody should be on track. Anyway, hey, congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So hopefully you'll have a fun time at when we come back in a couple of weeks, right? We're gonna be back and we're gonna be at Imola, which that's gonna be tough. Oh, I didn't see that earlier in the race. That was close. A little bit of a move there, but anyway. Well, congratulations, man. Cool.
No, thank you very much.
All right, cool.
Give a shout out to me daughter. I told her I would if I won the next race. So.
Well, awesome. What's her name?
Brianna.
Brianna.
Yeah.
Did you say Brianna?
Yeah, Brianna.
Brianna. Okay, just saying Brianna Fleming over on the broadcast. So now, Brianna Fleming, you are popular. You can go and tell all your friends.
Too easy, guys.
All right, take it easy, man.
See ya.
Oh, all right. David Griffin, I yeah, that last couple laps, buddy. Wow, it was like you were like, "What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?" And then it just opened right up for you, man. What? It was sad at the beginning of the race, but not too shabby towards the end of the race, man. Tell us a little bit.
He is in the waiting room.
Oh, where do you go? Oh, now I got to start this all over. No, he is now. He was gone. David, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Well, I don't remember
Screwed that one
exactly
up.
how I said what I said last, but I'll say this. Not so much fun at the beginning of the race, but the end of the race, the heavens parted and your teammates decided to let you have the win of the race. Tell us a little bit about your race today, man.
Well, I wasn't even expecting to jump to the lead there at the beginning. I guess they just got a bad start or something. But once I collected myself and started driving back up, and I was listening to the lap times of the leaders, I was like, yeah, I probably would have finished fifth anyway. But yeah, it was fun to drive back up through the field. I was saving fuel and tires, and eventually those guys that I passed, I ran back from 9-10 seconds back. And when I saw they were on my inside, I was like, they're not letting off. I'm going to back off a little early, and hopefully they'll overshoot the corner. And that's what happened. And I got lucky.
Well, you just said what you said. Doesn't sound like luck. It sounds like you were planning. Like these guys might overshoot. I'm going to stay to the outside, and when they do, I can cut underneath. And that's exactly what happened. So I wouldn't call that luck. I would call that a combination of luck and racing experience, David.
I guess so. Yeah. I've been racing for a little bit, but I'm starting to learn those things a little more. It's hard to put that in your head when you're racing because you just want to go as fast as you can. It's like Talladega Nights. I want to go fast, Daddy. And so it's hard to tell your brain, hey, slow down because they're going to overshoot the corner. And I'm starting to do that in the past 6-7 months, and I'm getting faster. And so it's working.
Yeah, I've done the same sort of thing in my racing now, where I am looking past the corner instead of at the apex when I'm trying to make the corner, looking a little further ahead. And I notice like that takes a lot of practice to build up confidence, to be not looking at exactly where your car is, but
Right.
where you're trying to go. And
Yeah.
it's amazing how accurate you can be when you do that. It's interesting how it works.
Yeah, it's just like real world driving. If you look, half a mile ahead of yourself, you'll see what's happening before you get there.
Yep.
And so here you're just doing it at 100-something miles per hour.
Well, look at you, man. You picked up a win. So that's going to be helpful for your standings.
Okay, yeah. What happened? I noticed the guys in front of me didn't show up today.
There's a lot of people that didn't show up. About 30 people didn't show up.
You'll probably have the same thing next week because of Sebring 12-hour.
We don't have a race next week. We're off next week because of the Sebring 12-hour.
So are you racing with me?
I'm not going to discuss that on an open mic right now.
Hey, did you guys like my new camera
anything.
view? I sent you a new camera view this week.
Yeah, we're watching you. Wave.
Okay. Gotcha.
We see the back of your head. So
Yeah, I purposely zoomed out a little bit so you guys could see that it was me in there and not just somebody else.
well, it looks like just looks like a person with the head, but it's a nice looking setup you got, bud.
Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations, man. Good job. Any shout outs?
Yeah, just SRC, simracecity.com. Go visit them.
Well, there you go. Guess you can't ask for much more than that, right?
Nope.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
Well, congrats, dude.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah. All right. We're going to talk to our race winner, and then we'll talk to our points leader. No, we won't, because he's not here. So, Austin Cobb, are you there with us, buddy?
Yeah, gotcha. Loud and clear.
Awesome. Well, hey, that's a good way to start out a series, right?
Yeah, I mean, 2 races, 2 wins, 2 fast laps. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And that one was definitely rowdy. John and I kept making little mistakes. Seemed like neither of us really wanted to lead the race, but it's kind of a difficult track to pass on if an error isn't forced. And especially since he was just killing me through the back section, those chicanes and everything. So I was never going to get close enough to mount an attack in a turn 1 like he did on me. So it was just pure luck that happened to force another mistake, got by, and then I just knew. I think I had it for like 15 minutes at the end of the race. I just knew I had to kind of put the hammer down and hang on to it.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you got it sorted out, my friend, because you had these overtakes back and forth during the race. We were watching. It was like, are they just feeling each other out to see like where they're gonna find the weak spot, so that at the end of the race we're gonna see like just an epic lap? And then I started seeing. It felt like maybe Jonathan's tires were giving up a little bit more than yours were on the final laps, because I felt like he was trying to get there, but he was understeering. He didn't seem to be braking as late and confidently when I was watching the cars, but it could just be my perspective of that. But
yeah, I kind of took what I saw at Watkins Glen and just applied it here. And even when I was leading, I was trying. And every time I made a little bobble, I was trying to make a mental note to, just click off that like half a tenth and just let the car stay stable, keep the tires alive. And I was kind of banking on him maybe burning his tires up, and that's kind of what it looked like happened, because those last 3 or 4 laps, my car was on fire, and it looked like his was having giving him some trouble.
On fire, awesome.
on the good kind of fire, like the NBA Jam's
okay.
on fire.
Like,
He's
my
on fire.
Don't work. My tires don't work. I don't know what's going on.
No, yeah, the good kind of on fire.
There you go.
Yeah, those last like 3 or 4 laps, I was in the zone, as they would call it. The car just felt amazing. I think, these setups I'm using like sprint racing setups and just adding fuel to them, so they just get better and better and better throughout the race, whereas they start kind of clunky. So
yeah, well, you seem to have this car figured out. You had the track figured out, and it was just figuring out Jonathan Schwartz during the race, right? That's pretty much all you had to work with for the whole race. That's awesome.
Yeah, and we were both doing good, clean, respectful racing, nothing too aggressive. He popped out on that one attack into turn 1, and honestly, I locked up a little bit as I was turning in and bobbled and got real close to looping the car. But yeah, nothing weird happened. It was just me driving like a goof.
Well, if driving like a goof is what you were doing, then I would like to drive like a goof the rest of my racing career, because I do not win very many races, if ever, and I probably don't race as much as all the racers do, because I'm usually sitting here yapping on the microphone instead of sitting behind the wheel of the car. But it's a lot. I think people don't understand just how hard it is to drive a race car, and on top of that, one with no anti-lock braking, no traction control. Although traction control in this car is not that much of an issue unless it's wet. Like if you're smooth rolling in and out of the throttle, it usually stays pretty well together. But that braking, that's the part you got to be careful with, in these cars, right?
Yeah, the throttle up really goes back to what you were talking about earlier, the looking up. And I'm real bad about that, both racing real life and racing in the sim, because I got my start racing in sims. So I have a habit to look right off the hood, and it's always a constant struggle to look up. And that's usually when I am spinning up the tires on exit. It's because I'm looking off the hood and driving off muscle memory instead of just looking up. But man, yeah, on throttle, that's probably one of the biggest things. If anybody's struggling with throttle up, just look up. Just look at the exit. Your brain will figure out the rest. But yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, but the ABS thing, this car really rewards like not actually pushing quite to threshold. It's you got to like sit that percentage below threshold all the time, because those little lockups they overheat the tires, they tear the tires up. If you just like back it off that little bit, give up a little bit of the brake zone, brake a little smoother, keep the tires colder, and the car just it's real happy with that.
All right, that's great advice. I'm gonna have to think that one through. I think I know from personal experience that I am too reliant on ABS.
Yep, and in iRacing, that just overheats the heck out of the tires.
Yeah, I get that. I'm not that great at driving yet. I think I'm all right. Like, I think I can keep up with the Pro-Am guys, but it takes a lot of work, especially if you're only doing a race every month, you
Right.
got to have more track time,
Yeah.
which you
Yeah,
seem
you
to
know,
have
you only
plenty of.
you only got so much time in the day, right? As long as you're having fun, you're winning.
There you go. I like that. That's
Yeah.
it's
Cle-
like the old saying goes, right? If you love your job, you've never worked a day in your life, right?
Man, I wish I knew what that was like.
That's
Just kidding. Just
awesome,
kidding.
dude. That's awesome. Well, since you're
Cool.
here, what do you do? What do you do for a living? What's your career, if you don't mind
I'm
me
a
asking?
IT consultant.
You and I need to talk, sir, when this is
Yeah.
over. And I mean that in
And I know
a
that's
very
a very broad term, but yeah.
I know it is, but I'm in a very niche, is it niche or niche? I don't know how you say
I
it
never
these
know.
days.
I like niche, but I hear both.
Yeah, I hear both too.
And I'm probably wrong. You don't want to do whatever I do. Unless it's, driving. I don't know.
I don't know. Like I said, you said don't do what you do, but you just won the last two races you were in.
This is
So
all I'm good at.
I'm gonna say you're in control here. You're good.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, good fun
Awesome.
day. Thanks to John for the good racing, nice and clean. And the start was definitely a little hectic, but everybody looked like they kept it pretty clean. So good day at Barcelona.
Yes, it was awesome. Well, any shout outs before we let you on your way?
And I already gave TJ a shout out. I don't want his head to get too big. But
That
yeah,
poor guy. That
if
poor
any shout
guy.
out, just thanks to you guys again for putting this on. It's a good series. Having a lot of fun with it.
Awesome. Well, stick around because we're going to be announcing something new coming up soon, and when this is over, we'll probably bring the next round of our international GT series, which has kind of become our, as my boy Pix would say, that's our burger in our restaurant. That's our number one burger that we sell.
Nice.
It's multi-class racing, but it's going to be done a little differently the next time around. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Cool. Looking forward to it.
All right. Congratulations, man. Good job.
Alrighty. Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
All right. Take care of yourself. All right, folks. 17 entered, 16 finished the race, and yeah, got some good points there. We got to hear Till do a little broadcast of a lap, and when I say little, I mean very little. Till
and very bad.
we got to hear a little German broadcasting, which I don't think the Germans want me to attribute to how they do broadcasting. Okay, I'm done. I'm not picking on you anymore. And then we got a little Spanish horse racing call out going on there. That was a lot of fun. and a fantastic last couple laps for David Griffin. That overtake was it was the highlight of the race. Oh, that was really great. Not so great for Jordan and Patrick, but great for David. So it was nice. David had the pace on those guys from the beginning, right? And he just lost the car in the race, and he caught them all the way back up as they were battling. So he deserved to be in the place where he was, I believe. But you only deserve to win if you actually cross the finish line first, right? Isn't that kind of how it goes? So awesome. Well, congrats to all the race winners. And thank you to Luke Manske, Racing and Performance. Luke, we appreciate you putting your trust in us in putting on this Porsche Cup, and for your willingness with the prizes and the cool opportunity that one of these pro drivers is going to get to compete in that in the Tag Heuer Porsche Supercup. That's gonna be awesome. Someone's gonna love that one. That's for sure. So folks, go check out LukeManskiRacing.com and see if what they have in the way of real world and sim racing stuff is what you need, or what you want. And of course, if you're in the realm of IT like myself and Austin Cobb, check out Origin Micro. They got all of the stuffs. They got stuff that's not even on their website. Like, so you just have to ask them. They have everything from HP Aruba and Juniper stuff for all of your network stuff, headsets, phones. They have it all. They have all the stuff. So go check them out. OriginMicro.com. Ask for Don. Tell him GT Champion sent you. I want him to know that people are listening. So, or just call him up and crank call him. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Anyway, go check them out. OriginMicro.com. So, all right. So, Till,
You need to look in the shed.
Did you say you're still in the shed? What did you say?
You need to look in the shed. I said.
Oh, okay.
You were waiting for
I'm
now.
sorry. I was looking in it. I was looking in our Discord chat, and I hear there's a lot of stuff being said. Okay. For one season. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, let's put that together. All right. So next weekend, folks, is our off weekend. The Sebring 12-hour official series in iRacing is happening. We are taking that break off. We would have done the same for Bathurst, but with our start and end time schedule, we only could make room for one of them, and so we chose Sebring. So enjoy Sebring, folks. Find your teammates, get out there, have some fun. I would like to try to fit in there if I can. It's always tough for me because being on the left coast of the United States, it's harder to get the times in there, right? But after that, we come back, folks, to one of my favorite tracks, Imola, March 29th for round 6. Now, is it my favorite track in this car? No, because like I said in the interviews, I rely too much on anti-lock braking. And so I think I will have a hard time with it, but it is one of my favorite tracks. My absolute favorite track will be on April 5th, which happens to be my wife's birthday weekend. So luckily she likes to sleep in, so I won't affect me being here for our event. But be back here next in 2 weeks from today, folks. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the little bell. That way you know when we go off. Just in case you don't remember what time it starts, you'll get to know. As soon as we post the link, it will let you know, and you can put it on your schedule, because we are more important than all the other things that you need to do in life. So anyway, Till, what did you think of the race, bud?
Yeah, I would say we saw a few nice fights, and for the number of cars, it was really nice. We had some good action, I would say.
Yes, we did. Pix, what do you think?
Love the battles for the class leads, both in pro am and in am. The battle was just unbelievable. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it was so close.
I was on pins and needles that whole race. Trying to figure out how is Jamie going to pull this off. I don't know what he's going to do. We love you, Jamie, man. Anyway, and that was a great race. So from all of us here in the Porsche Cup crew, I'm Chris Ball. We'll see Fry hopefully in a couple of weeks when some stuff settles down for him to come back and join us. You can still hear him on Friday nights on our other broadcasts. Till, thanks for being here with us. Pix, as always, everything looked great, and you found all the action, which was awesome. So thank you, sir, for that. And Eton, thank you, sir, for all that you do. Folks, that's it from us here at GT Champions. Check us out next time. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a 5th grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers, From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.